Hi friends, welcome back with new amazing video from Top Movies Recap. Today I'm going to recap a 2020 horror/thriller film titled The Hunt. Spoiler warning, watch out and take care. While sat at her desk, Athena, a lady, may be seen texting. She is messaging with her friends and sharing memes when they start talking about the manor and the hunt. A stewardess approaches a man and asks whether he's hungry. When she mentions caviar, he is indifferent and continues to list foods that can only be cooked in a kitchen. When the stewardess informs him of this, he makes a snide remark and requests champagne. She goes to get it, and when she returns to pour it, a man stumbles into the room, frightening her and the others. When the champagne man announces that one of them is awake, an older gentleman leaps to his feet and attempts to calm the stumbling man, claiming to be a doctor. To everyone's surprise, he has him lie down on the towels and stabs him. He flings a bottle around until Athena comes in and stabs him in the back of the head with her shoe. Others claim that it hasn't even begun yet. She argues, however, that warfare is devoid of tenderness as she cleans her shoe. The stumbling man is carried into a different plane, cabined by the elder man from before. He's still alive and calls for help, but the blonde woman on the other end of the line is unresponsive. The same woman wakes up outside later, unable to remove a gag from her mouth. She finds another woman using a gag as a makeshift compass across a river when she stands up. The woman acknowledges her existence for a fleeting second before going away at the same time as a male walks by behind the first woman. She follows him to a field with a large crate in the middle. There are a couple more folks approaching the box. Even though one of them claims it's a trap, the man proceeds to open it. The others have taken to hiding. When he opens the package, a pig jumps out and he looks inside and pulls out a weapon rack. Everyone in the field, including the blonde from earlier, rushes to the crate. She discovers the keys to the gags and assists one of the individuals in escaping. Nobody knows what's going on. They all flee when someone starts shooting at them. The blonde thinks she has escaped a bullet, but she's abruptly shot. One of the soldiers on the field fires a shot at the source of the previous shots, but is killed in the process. The others have yet to be revealed. One of the guys tries to help a woman who has run out and fallen into a ditch, only to find her impaled but alive. He assists her in getting up, and they flee as he steps on a landmine. They go off the rails. Another individual manages to flee the shooting. He reaches a fence. He almost shoots someone who approaches him, but it's the man who opened the package. They are pursued by two more people. Except for the crate man, they all jump the fence. After being shot with a spear, he decides to confront his assailants, only to be slain seconds later. The other three manage to flee and find a gas station. The proprietors, a couple, believe the people are plundering the establishment. They don't want their money, says the blue shirt. He simply wants to know where he is. He's in the state of Arkansas, they inform him. He requests the phone so that he may call the cops, and they assure him that they will track down the call and arrive quickly. As though it were poisoned, the woman eats a cookie and chokes on it nearly immediately. The duo dons gas masks and fires a smoke grenade at each other. Before he can shoot them, the man murders the blue shirt. The other one is killed by choking him with a grenade. The woman is the one who is venting the gas station. Later, they clean up the mess and dispose of the bodies. The woman becomes enraged when she finds a wedding band on the blue clothing. Her husband believes that it doesn't matter because he is an undeniably horrible individual. It's likely that he uses the N-word. When they get a call on the radio, the couple gets into an argument about the nuances of racism. They notify the woman on the other end who they were able to murder, and she informs them that another hunted is approaching. They prepare the petrol station as she approaches it and enters to find them prepared and welcoming her enthusiastically. Before questioning about her current circumstances, Crystal requests a pack of cigarettes and her emergency cash. While she is getting her change, the woman reacts to her, but Crystal notices something is awry and strikes them. She takes the shotgun from behind the counter and murders both the husband and the wife. Crystal searches the gas station for the bodies before picking up some rubber bands and ammunition. She leaves the station without her jacket. She goes to investigate the truck in front of her. She notices right away that the plates aren't authentic as they reveal Croatian plates underneath. Then she discovers a tripwire leading to a bomb. As she hears the others talking on the radio, she steals it and hides in the bushes. They're looking for her because the station's couple hasn't been found. The station is inspected by a drone, but it is shot down. The man who launched the drone reappears, further destroying it, and Crystal stops him as he approaches the truck, warning him that it is rigged. She tells him that by launching the drone, he effectively alerted them to the fact that they are at the gas station, and she then walks toward the train track she had previously observed. The dude is pursuing her. He tells her that he thinks he knows why they're being hunted. He had apparently read an article about a bunch of liberal elites kidnapping people and transporting them to a manor where they would be hunted down. Crystal isn't convinced by his theory. When she hears a train approaching, she tells the man to sprint so they can catch up. When they board the train, they find a group of immigrants hidden inside. They're not genuine and they're crisis actors, says the man. They are also unable to communicate in English. Crystal isn't swayed by his theories yet again. The train comes to a complete stop and military police officials inspect the cabins. Crystal and the man, as well as the immigrants, submit. The man chooses to tell one of the policemen that the two of them are Americans and that the refugees are actually crisis actors as the cops are frisking them. When one of the immigrants speaks to the man in flawless English with an American accent, the officers step aside because they don't speak English. The dude flips out when he says they don't believe him. The immigrant informs him that he is the only one on stage and that he should relax, as everyone else hides. The man attacks him and places a grenade in his pants. The guy goes off the rails. Crystal is then loaded into a truck and driven to a refugee camp. She is led to an officer who asks for her papers once she arrives. She asks where she is, and when they don't respond, she starts guessing until she gets it right, Croatia. She advises them to make contact with the American consulate. Instead, they summon Don, another of the persons who are being pursued with her. Don continues to discuss the same theories with her as the other guy as they eat in the camp kitchen. Suddenly, a representative from the American embassy arrives to pick them up. They're later spotted riding alongside him into the woods. Don has told him everything about their plight, and the official is taken aback, promising to contact the State Department and the military to track down the guys who are hunting them down. Crystal detects something strange about the man and knocks him unconscious before pushing him out of the car. Then she backs up over him and murders him. She discovers a pistol under his jacket. Don is terrified because she killed the official while searching through the trunk, but when he checks inside, he finds the other person who was with her earlier dead. She discovers a map, and Don claims that they are the only two survivors. Don wants to get in the car and drive away, but she refuses. She intends to use the map to track down and retaliate against the people who are stalking her. When the pig reappears, she recounts him the horrific story her mother used to tell her. The individuals hunting them are arguing in the bunker about what's politically correct and what isn't. One of them is a soldier who serves as their advisor. He begs them to stay quiet, but all they do is mock him. Over the radio, Athena's voice can be heard pleading with them to be quiet. One of them goes outside to pee, but Don distracts him with the pig and Crystal murders him as he approaches a tree. Outside, the party hears a noise and returns to the bunker. They hardly follow the soldiers' directions. They're all terrified, so they shoot the pig as Don drops it inside. When Crystal kills one of the men and shoots at the others, the woman becomes enraged because they murder the pig. She stabs the woman after rendering the soldier unconscious. She battles for a riffle with one of the other males, but he takes the ammo. She shoots him with another bullet she found in the chamber. Then she moves on to the remaining sniper and kills him as well. She believes she has them all, but the soldier suddenly tackles her in a two-battle. Crystal takes a pipe from the ceiling and beats him up with it, but he doesn't die. She is still alive, and she refers to her as a hick. When Don arrives, Crystal pulls up a revolver and prepares to shoot her. He discovers a revolver, and Crystal advises him to question the woman about why they were torturing them. Crystal wants to kill her since she delivers a foolish answer, but Don intervenes, stating she's a lady and should be spared. Crystal asks the woman if she deserves clemency only because she is a woman, and when she says no, Crystal shoots her. Don is startled when Athena's voice over the radio asks if he got Crystal, to which she responds by pointing her rifle at him. As Athena keeps questioning what's going on over the radio, he insists he's not one of them. She orders Don to kill Crystal despite his pleas not to trust the woman on the radio, but she shoots him nonetheless. When Crystal informs Athena that Don is no longer alive, Athena tells her to come get her. Crystal takes a seat next to the soldier and strikes up a friendly discussion with him till she inquires about Athena. She assures him that she will not give up and rests her touch on his wound, causing him to divulge her whereabouts. He gives her the information but tells her that the hunt has been planned for months. Crystal assassinates him as well. A flashback to a year ago leads us to Athena's office, where she is greeted by two corporate employees. They talk about the hunt text message she got. They inform her that while she maintains it was all a joke, some people believe it to be true. Athena laughs. However, the man persists, characterizing it as a potential public relations nightmare and advising her to resign. She asks for a list of those who have propagated the rumor that she is hunting people. Another flashback occurs 8 months before to the hunt, when the group is debating who will join them on the hunt. They can't seem to make up their minds, but Athena encourages them to keep going. Suddenly, a slide with an image of Crystal appears, and the man presenting the slides shares her thoughts about Athena. She becomes enraged and designates her as her arch foe. Crystal is now walking towards a manor. On the intercom, Athena warns her that if she doesn't leave her pistol there, the C4 under the gate would be activated. As a result, Crystal leaves the gun outside and enters. As Crystal warily steps inside the house and sees the images of herself and the others on Athena's wall, Beethoven plays in the background. Athena is cooking in the kitchen, waiting for her. She inquires as to if she killed Don, but she is not informed as to whether he was one of them. Crystal has no idea who she is, and Athena appears to be in the same boat. They discuss why she planned the hunt, and Crystal mocks her for doing so for the wrong reasons, bringing the conspiracy theory full circle and bringing it to fruition. Also, she is using the incorrect Crystal. Another Crystal with the same surname as her posted the horrible conspiracy claims about Athena on the internet. Crystal gets a knife and goes after Athena once everything is revealed. They fight ferociously, their strength and stamina equal. Crystal throws everything she can at Athena, including an expensive bottle of champagne, which Athena saves from breaking. She kicks her over the fireplace, but Athena chases her down the stairs with a shotgun. They fight for the gun, but Crystal knocks her down the stairway and dies. Athena then stabs Crystal with a dagger. They struggle outside for a while before returning to the kitchen, where Athena stabs Crystal with a vegetable cutter, but Crystal drags her in and stabs her with the opposite side of the cutter while she kicks her. Athena perishes, but Crystal lives on. She rises from her seat, eats the toast, and uses a blowtorch to seal the wound. She gets dressed in one of Athena's outfits and her shoes. She consumes the pricey champagne before departing. When she goes outside, she notices Athena's private plane. When she enters the plane, she informs the stewardess and captain that she has slain their superiors and threatens them with a gun, demanding that they take her home. She takes a seat, and the hostess brings her a snack and a glass of champagne. Crystal extends an invitation to join her for dinner and drinks. We hope you enjoyed our video from today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to receive notifications of new and interesting videos.